the king of the hill so far.
Johnny was in charge of that.
But now Johnny's gone. So.
Not sure. We're going to keep track from here on out. Let's see. So we get set here on the start line. Spirit A in lane 1, Haruka is the name of their buggy. SigEp C in lane 2, Enigma. And SDC C in lane 3 is buggy's name is Addiction. As we'll get set for the start momentarily. You would think Spirit A in lane 1 would be the favorite in this heat as they're underway. SDC looks like a pretty decent start, but Spirit A is flexing their muscles. They have a advantage as they move up hill 1. SDC close behind SigEp C and a distant third place at this point. Spirit A with the lead up hill 1. They hit the first hill at about 18 seconds. And finally, SigEp C moves it across hill 1 into hill 2. So Spirit A with the advantage as they move into the free roll. Finally, SigEp C moves into the free roll. Spirit A with the advantage as they make the first right turn in Shinley Park. And they'll look for the flaggers on the left. Spirit A has opened up a sizable advantage and in first place, and SDC C has opened up a sizable advantage in second place. It's a very spaced out heat here. And Spirit A hits the second flagger.
And now SDC C hits the second flagger.
Yeah. Now Spirit A with the advantage will move into the shoot. We've seen some problems here in the shoot with various teams, but Spirit does a great job. And they're right on line. They're at the 116 mark as they'll move it into hill 3. We always like to see how many windows you pass. Tough to see from our vantage point.
SDC C seems to be around 5 seconds behind right now.
Yeah, so Spirit moving up hill 3. They're at the 130 mark right now. Looks like a pretty solid time as they are in hill 4 now. Finally, SDC C makes the transition into hill 4.
And
SigEp C finally makes the move into the shoot, so they're well behind in a distant third place. Spirit A coming down to hill 5. And they'll make the transition from hill 4 to hill 5 pretty smooth. They're at the 157 mark. As down the home stretch they come. They're at the 2-minute mark. Spirit A coming down the finish line. Still a ways to go. Probably not one of their better times, you'd say.
It's about 2:10 right now.
So they're at 2:11 as they come into the finish. This is going to be 2:15 and change is their final time, which will put them in first place thus far. SDC C will come in second at about 2:22, 2:23.
So that's third place right now.
Roughly, depending on exactly where they finish. They'll be right near KDR B. And finally, SigEp C comes in third at about 2. They still have a ways to go, so they'll move into the transition. They're in hill 5 now. 2:46.
So this seems to be one of our better heats so far. Just you can really tell, but just second place with 222, 223-ish, and Spirit A taking the lead right now at 2:15.
Yeah, so
SigEp C still coming up hill 5. Slowly going across, and that's heat 4.
Yep, so SigEp C will finally cross the finish line at 3:18 or 3:19, which is not necessarily what they're looking for at this point. But a pretty solid race by Spirit A, you'd have to say. They'll be in first place, although there's a lot of buggy teams to come on these next 7 heats. But
definitely a day 2 time.
Yeah, Spirit will definitely be in day 2, you'd have to say. I'm not sure what qualified for day 2 last year. You would think these teams under 220 would have a very good shot in day 2. So we're going to send over to Johnny King.
Johnny.
All right, I'm here with AEPI representative, and we have the buggy chair. What's your name?
Aaron Marks.
All right, Aaron. So you guys have done one of your races so far?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so what are your expectations for the rest of the day?
I'm just expecting that we're going to go into our next race and hopefully do better than we did last year. Improve our time and have a good standing and just have a good race.
All right, so how do you think the weather is going to affect our day today?
Well, it's warm. It's actually a very nice day out, so I don't expect any negative consequences from the weather. I think everything's going to be very nice. It should go very well.
All right, sorry about the mic. All right, thank you. Back up to you guys.
So that's
Thanks,
Johnny
Adam.
King with a representative from the AE Pi fraternity. AE Pi raced, when did they race? They raced in the second heat, their B team, and their A team will be coming up in the 6th heat. We're on the 5th heat now. So we'll see how AE Pi A team does coming up in a little bit. So
I'd really like to know what their target times are. I mean, everyone has a target time.
Yeah.
So
May-
maybe Johnny Can could ask that next.